Yeah, man. I don't know what we talk about. No, I want to talk about them demons. But let's start with I'm Al. I'm Al. I'm going to change my name later. I hope I don't be saying that a lot. I'm going to get that little bit too. Or I might just say it a lot. You know, I might not never change my name. I had already changed my name. I just got to change it for the records or governmental records or something. I changed my name already. I did. But ain't nobody calling me that, and society not acknowledging me by the name that I changed it to. I had to go to the courts and all this stuff to get society to call me by the name I call myself. Stuff like that. And I got to get down to the courts to do that. But I had changed my name already, so when I say, okay, I'm Al, I'm going to change my name later, and then you go to the next video, and I'm saying that throughout 50,000 videos and stuff, then just know, by the third video I was talking about, I had all changed my name already. I just got to change it amongst the white people or something, the courts. Same thing. All right. Dispute. Say the courts ain't white. All right. What I want to talk about now is these things. You know, because people don't talk about it. Are you serious? Ain't got no cigar? Man, you got to stop the truck, pal. I ain't got no cigar. I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna try. All right. I got some cigars, but they supposed to be. All right. I need my cigar. All right. Anyway, I want to talk about these demons because that's where a lot of the stuff that's going on in the world is coming from. You know what I mean?
In 1 mile, take exit 61
So,
on the right to I-696 East, then keep right.
And I don't see, you know what I'm saying, out of all your speakers of society, the people that's on the front line speaking in society, ain't nobody covering them things. They can talk about Jesus, all your leaderships. They won't talk about the Bible. And all right, hold on. All right, get in my lane and everything. Yeah, all your leaderships, they want to preach.
Take exit 61 on the right to I-696
And be
East,
this-
then keep right.
And be this big preacher that's supposed to be the bringer of truth. Ain't none of them speaking and talking about these demons.
Keep right to
Now, when I say
I-696 East.
You supposed to know what I'm talking about by now. I ain't talking about no biblical, religious, get it out of here, demons and all this. I'm talking about aliens, radioactivity. Okay, so first you gotta beware that we are energies no different than them. Okay? A demon is somebody that can host somebody or use you as a host or something like that. Something to do with hosts and ghosts and all this stuff. But they can come up in your body. You ain't even got to know. They don't knock.
Take exit 22.
Say, how can I come in? They don't do none of that. They'll come up in your body. Okay? Demons can do that. And we don't know how, you don't even know how you got inside that body. Now, you know that when you got your body, you had to learn how to walk, talk, read, write, calculate, fight. You gotta learn that stuff in your body. I think these demons already know that stuff. They come in your body, they ain't gotta learn how to walk. Well, I can say some stuff, but just not right now. It ain't time right now to speak on the stuff. I can only say right now, I got demons. I got demons. I can say that. That ain't even bad news. Because it'd be bad if the demon got you. Then, you hear me? It's too different. It's different. It's one thing if you got demons. And then it's another thing if the demons got you. Beware of that. Beware of that. That's a whole different scenario. So if I say I got demons, I can, yeah. You know? But it's a big difference between, all right, you having demons and demons having you. So you got to beware of that. You got to know what time it is with that. All right? And they come up in your body. You won't feel them or know them. You can't, get out of here. Shake them off from nothing. They in there. You know? And they want you to be quiet. They want you to stop talking. They want you to believe some stuff. They want you to think negative, feel guilty, feel bad about everything you do. Depression, all that stuff. And you think that it's you. You don't know that you got demons. You think you mad, you think you negative, you think them thoughts are yours, and all kinds of thoughts coming to you and stuff.
Take exit 22 on the right to Mount
And you think it's you and not them demons. But see, if you know that you got demons, then you can mess around and know that some of the thoughts that you're having, some of the stuff that you got going on ain't coming from you.
In 1/4 mile, keep left to Mount North.
Big difference. Now if the demons got you, then you can call your own self crazy. You gonna say, okay, I'm crazy, woo-woo. You ain't gonna know. You mess around, you usually got confidence. And then when it's time to have confidence, the confidence gone. And you don't know where it went. You usually got words, then it's time to have words, the words is gone. You usually got something, then when it's time to have something, it's gone. You got demons. Okay, but you gotta know whether you got demons or not. Don't think because you got demons that you some type of bad person. Because they need a body. I can say that I know my demons. Ain't nothing I can do about them. Like, okay, if they bugs, if they reptiles, they sex beings, incubus, succubus, or whatever kind of demon they is, you can't. Okay, like, okay, for example, say your demon is a cockroach. That's what mine is, a cockroach. Okay?
Turn left at Dyke Avenue.
Alright. Alright, girl, I'm working too. Alright. You can't stop them or change them from not being a cockroach no more. You can't say, okay, if you're gonna be in this body, you can't be a bug no more.
Dyke Avenue.
See, y'all ain't up on, not all y'all. There's some out there that's up on it, but they quiet. Because they took it over, swamped out, controlled, all that stuff. So, alright, but so I can mess around, I can tell you only so much about reptilians and insectilians. I can say that they're negative polarized. Not all of them. I can say that too. Because there's some aliens that it's not like all the others. It's no different than a human species society. You know? But guess what? It's more cool to be gangster, to be bad, to be negative or whatever. That is more cool. That's the same thing up in these alien species societies and whatever. It's the same thing. It ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whatever gang affiliation, it's the same thing, except they ain't under, say, chairmen of these planetary Earth gang affiliations. Say that. Alright. So I'm not gonna call them all bad, but I can call them aliens and demons. See, demons ain't nothing but some aliens. But y'all don't know that they aliens, so you'll call them demons. Okay? But they have the technology of the human species. Like, okay, y'all don't know what designed the physical avatar. But the physical avatar is far too intelligent for some bacteria to have mutated into a human species. All right, we know that a sperm cell and the egg come together and makes a man or a woman or human or human species or whatever. We know that a sperm cell and the egg come together. But when they come together, that is too much intelligence. Nature come together. Now, if they were divided, the sperm cell was divided, it's just a germ, it's a sperm or whatever. But when you put that together chemically, is that right? Chemically, biochemical, whatever. When you put it together, that's science. All right? And science and nature, I got to choose my word carefully. Because I don't know if science is a part of nature. Well, we know that human species and them sperm cell, egg and stuff coming together is part of nature. So can we say that science is part of nature? The cosmos is full of science. You need a computer to count all them stars up in the universe. All right, there ain't no number for them. And all the stars and planets in the universe make up 6% of the universe. Talking about science. Is it a part of nature? Can you say that? Let's take it back. The sperm cell and the egg come together, it creates me. I am too intelligent to be a freak of nature. Something intelligent had to have built me. Had to have built man. Human beings. We got veins, arteries, teeth, eyeballs. I can see all the way down there. Know what I'm looking at. I can read this stuff and all this stuff. That's too much intelligence. Science or whatever you want to call it. So that's not just a happenstance. We could build, plant trees, build construction stuff, constructive, we creative and all that stuff. And where all this stuff come from? Just, oh yeah, don't take it back to the Bible. Now you're taking it back to the 6th day. And all this stuff, man, come on, man. Make it make sense, though. We are too intelligent. Where we come from? Where we going? What's talking about? We want to talk about these demons. All right. Coming this side other people's body. They don't have their own. Now, if they stay outside or other people's body, they fuck around and die. Because they gotta draw energy from you, us. And if they don't survive. Outside, somebody just run around, ain't got nobody sitting, nobody's nothing. And I don't know what they did with their body. Or whatever. But alright. But let's call them, at some level, intelligent. See, the negative, if God disapproved all the negativity, then there wouldn't be no negativity. Okay? There wouldn't even be nothing to grow about. The seed goes in the dirt inside darkness. Okay? And that darkness is pound on top of it. And for whatever reason, he pulled through out of that darkness and started reaching for the light. And as much light as possible as he could collect until he turned into a tree. But at first it was just a little bitty seed. You ever seen an apple seed? About this big. That thing's supposed to be a tree. Oh, go on, that little bitty seed, man. Come on, man. Sorry. And then bear fruit. But you got to go inside the darkness. You got to go inside the dirt. Pound on top of you. It rain and everything. Then you got to bust out of whatever that seed is, whatever. Turn green, bear fruit, and all that stuff. That is an intelligence right there. I got to make sure I know what I'm going to now. All right? We talking about demons. And how they need your body. And they just entering inside your body. You don't even know it. You can't see them with the naked eye. You can't even see other people's energy and spirit with the naked eye. I heard you can't even see a sperm cell with the naked eye. Now, you know that sperm cell got to be real small, tiny, minuscule, nano-skewed, to not be able to see it with the naked eye. The demon that can enter your body cannot be seen with the naked eye. You will have to recognize stuff that's going on outside of your nature of character.
Turn right on 69.
Or outside of your character of nature. That's it. You will have to recognize it. And then say, okay, you have to feel your body for anomaly. I want to use a fancy word. Anomalogical energies. All right, just use anomaly. I don't know what all the other words is. Anomalogical. Fuck it. Anomalogical, nigga. Makes sense, though? All right, so you have to feel every piece of your body for anomalogical energies. Now, my demons, they hang in the spinal cord. And inside the nose and in between the eyes. You know? I can't punch them or grab them. Just an awareness of them will alleviate their capabilities of, say, desires of control. Just an awareness of them can get you somewhere. Can take power away from them. You know? And I asked God a whole lot of bunch of times, hey man, get these demons. Won't get them. So, alright. when I burn them. Or whatever I'm going to do with them, I don't know. I don't know, but I know you ain't said nothing when I wanted you to get them, so don't say nothing. All right. Yeah, all right. What we talking about them demons? All right, yeah, man, and they could, I'm like 1 or 2 minutes away from my point, so this video gonna be cut. I gotta drop this trailer, woo woo woo. Alright, they come up in the body and stuff, they're non-physical. So, alright, so we gotta get into feelings. Okay? I got them down to, it's like boogalooing with a radio signal. I gotta find out, like, okay, I need a cigar. If a telephone signal, don't try this at home, pal. If a telephone signal was on your phone, get it. How do you stop it? Because that's what you're boogling on with. Radio waves, radio signals, radio creatures, radioactive creatures. They're just like boogaloo with a telephone signal or a radio signal. Alright? How do you stop it? You have to change your signal for yourself. At some level, you have to change yourself. You have to elevate yourself. You have to change that signal. See, the radio signal is going to that radio station. It can't go to that radio station unless, well, I don't know how the radio signal get to the radio. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to that station or whatever. Now, in my case, I was in the Army, and then I was asleep up in the Army, which was good because if I wasn't asleep in the Army, then I'll mess around and keep it real. I got kicked out early. I wouldn't have made it all the time that I was up in the Army. So it was good. I look back, I was like, man, I was in the Army, sleep. But then when I look back, I'm like, it's a good thing I was asleep, because if I was woke, man, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know, you can send me out, give a stuff like that. Because depending on how your heart beat, how you rock. But I was on some Christian stuff and stuff like that. Nigga, I was asleep. Christian, sleep, same thing. Nigga, you don't know the truth. What's going on? They just looking at you. Knowing everything you don't know, knowing what you know and what you don't know. Let me see if I can continue this video.
Arriving at 7255 Metropolitan Parkway on the right.
If one of these girls in here, I gotta turn the video off, because they're gonna want my clout. But this other guy, he might just let me escape by. Hey! I ain't want to continue the video anyway, so I had to drop this trailer. I'm talking about them demons though, pimp. Ooh, good said. Ooh, good said. What up, man? Red plastic seal. Yeah. All right. Roll my wheel back up. Everybody hit me up there and talk about these things. All right, but yeah, they like a radio signal. It's like boogaloo with a radio signal, man. Like if I tried to stop a telephone signal from coming to this telephone, I can't just hold my hand out and then that'll stop the telephone signal. You know? I had to change my number if I don't want that telephone signal hitting my telephone, but I can't just stop the signal from coming to the phone. These creatures have a reputation of being radioactive. You see what I'm saying? So I got it down to like boogaloo with radio signal, and it's a matter of changing your station. And they're gonna want you to stay. Like you want to elevate, you want to live your life a certain way, and they're gonna want to hinder that. They ain't gonna want you all that type of happy because they cannot carry or handle or tune into that type of happiness. Like, say they negative polarized, you come through with that positive polarization. They can't keep up with that positive polarization, okay? Like, okay, say you crying, and then somebody come through. That shit hard. Oh no. You see what I'm saying? It was crying about something, whatever. Somebody come through. That shit gonna hurt. It's hard. And that's, say, the nature of a demon in a nutshell. So if you try to get into some try to enjoy your life and all that stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to hinder that. You try to enjoy your shits. You know? They're gonna want to cut that down some. Like a value button. And the thing about it is, if they walking around traveling outside of their own physical bodies or whatever kind of bodies they had or used to have or whatever, if they walking around like that and they can pick your body and all this stuff, then at some level they more intelligent than you. But they negative polarized. But they got some type of know something. You can't call them the stupidest and the dumbest because, you know what I'm saying? And then they pick you. You know what I mean? What you picking me for? I don't like you niggas. You know? It's time to work, pimp. You gotta dock this thing. I might have to cut it off. I gotta jump out of the truck. It might go right in. What that said. It'd be nice if we go right in, but the odds are slim because everybody watching. So that's how that go. But then you gotta have humility. Because if you don't have humility, then you mess around and be embarrassed. You know? But if you got humility, then you can't be embarrassed. I saw one man do this. I ain't been driving there yet. Then the ground all lopsided there, but I don't even want this parking spot, man. I don't lose all the space in it. It's working. Go. 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 Usually. Nope. Now I got to cut my humidity on. Putting up all the way over here. All right, now go now. Try not to. No, I ain't got no year in. See? I ought to go outside and step on the ground there and mush the ground down. So, mush just start jumping everywhere. All right, hold on, man. Why is this? Yeah, because it's running outside, man. And I'll be all day over there. Lopsided ass ground. And then you got all this space over here you want to put on the shovel. Yeah, man. Talking about them things. You want to get a truck. You want to take the split. Yeah, man, ain't want to get out the truck, man. I'm gonna have to do this video over. I ain't doing this video over. I made too many good points. You know what I mean? And that's just gonna have to watch it. Till you can't watch it no more. You turn the thing off, you don't. Like, nigga, I was looking out for y'all, man, because ain't nobody out there talking about them things. Nobody looking. There's upside over here, too. There's no space. Feet upside because you got space. I just got promoted, huh? Getting an extra policy, $20. Well, a promotion in truck business is like well, I have to let you in my business. But a promotion in truck business is like a route with more miles or a route with more cents per mile. What I got is a different route. I got less miles but more cent. Like say 20 more cent more a mile from what I was getting, but I got lesser miles. But I ain't ran that route, so you know what I'm saying? But they tightened me about 800 miles. But they gave me a whole nother 20 cents. So I gotta go run it and see what is, you know what I'm saying, did they get me? Is it a good deal or what? You know? And from what I'm hearing, it should be an extra $200. An extra $200 to $300. You know, but don't nobody know. So I'm like, the only way to find out is to run it. And I ain't got a year up in it, but If I ain't convinced, which, well, let's not complain. Let's be thankful for what we got. We talking about them demons. We're gonna talk about it later, man. We're gonna cover it later when I get back on the road or something. All right,